How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the NextGenKicks Top 25 World Cup 2026 Wonderkids list. All of the players featured in this list will all be age 21 or under. Let's get right into the video. 25. Alright guys, starting off our top 25 Wonderkids list for this year's World Cup is Hoffenheim's electric Ivorian winger Bazumana Toure. He absolutely lit up the Bundesliga this past season, securing 5 goals and 9 assists to earn an 8.6 rating. Toure was pure lightning on the left flank, cutting inside with devastating intent, and for the Ivory Coast at this World Cup, we expect him to be deployed as a lethal second half impact sub in Group E. His broken raw pace against tired fullbacks will be the Elephants' ultimate weapon to secure late group stage wins. 24. At number 24 is the technical maverick Valentin Barco. Following a stellar development loan at Strasbourg, the left back is officially joining Chelsea with a strong 8.6 rating. Barco completely redefined his game this year, operating as a deadly inverted playmaker from deep positions. In this World Cup, Lionel Scaloni is projected to use Barco as a tactical Swiss Army knife off the bench for Argentina, providing elite ball retention and clutch progressive passing during high-stakes knockout moments to protect their crown. 23. Sliding into the number 23 spot is Freiburg's rising powerhouse Johan Manzambi. The Swiss youth international was an absolute nightmare for Bundesliga centre-backs, combining raw physical strength with instinctive box movement to earn a strong 8.7 rating. For Switzerland's World Cup campaign, Manzambi is poised to act as a crucial wildcard aerial target. Expect him to feature heavily off the bench to break down stubborn low-block defences during their highly intense Group B fixtures as they push hard for a historic knockout stage run. 22. Next up at number 22 is Tottenham's midfield engine, Lucas Bergwall. Standing tall, physically robust yet elegant on the ball, Bergwall looked like the prototypical modern box-to-box midfielder this past club campaign, earning an 8.7 rating. As Sweden kicks off their World Cup group stage, Bergwall is locked in as a vital transition starter for his country. Expect him to be deployed right in the centre of the park under Graham Potter, tasked with driving the Swedish tempo and physically imposing himself on opposing midfields. 21. Coming in at number 21 is Manchester United's smooth operator Kobbie Mainoo. His press resistance in tight spaces was genuinely world class all season, constantly escaping heavy double teams to secure an 8.7 rating. For England's massive tournament run, Mainoo will serve as an elite tactical option off the bench rather than a regular starter. Expect him to be unleashed late in games to completely calm down chaotic matches, using his immense composure under pressure to help the Three Lions retain possession and safely see out crucial knockout victories. 20. Breaking into the top 20 is Ibrahim Marza. We've done a video on him already on the channel, so check that out as well if you're interested. The creative spark plug has just completed a brilliant full season at Bayer Leverkusen, locking in an 8.7 rating. Marza operates with elite spatial awareness, representing the glittering future of Algerian football. At this World Cup, Algeria will deploy Marza as their central creative engine. Expect his low centre of gravity and slippery half-space movement to completely unlock opposition backlines, making him the definitive X-factor for their nation. 19. Number 19 brings us yet another absurdly talented attacker out of the PSG academy, Ibrahim Mbaye. He loved isolating fullbacks out wide, utilising explosive bursts of pace to secure an 8.8 rating. Mbaye is the exact high-ceiling winger modern tactical systems crave. Representing Senegal, expect Mbaye to be unleashed as an electric, fearless touchline winger. His raw unpredictability on the counter-attack will be the ultimate weapon for the Teranga Lions to completely destabilise heavyweight tournament opponents in the group stage. 18. Taking over the number 18 spot is Barcelona's relentless midfield engine, Gavi. After battling back from a massive injury layoff, his explosive return under Hansi Flick helped to drive Barca straight to the La Liga title, earning a hard-fought 8.8 rating. For Spain at this World Cup, Gavi brings the absolute bite and fearlessness their midfield needs. Expect him to be deployed as Luis de la Fuente's ultimate tactical warrior. His aggressive pressing, low centre of gravity and elite press resistance will completely disrupt opposition midfields, driving La Roja deep into the knockout rounds. 17. Climbing to the number 17 spot is our top-rated young goalkeeper on the list, Robin Risser. His massive frame gave him total box command for Lens, paired with absurd reflexes to earn a rock-solid 8.8 rating. For France at this World Cup, Risser will be serving as an elite deputy option in the squad. While he starts the tournament on the bench, his incredible modern distribution out from the back makes him a totally reliable high-composure insurance policy if their blues run into any trouble. 16. Coming in at our next spot and kicking off our elite wonder kid tier is Manchester City's sensational breakout prodigy Nico O'Reilly. He completely took over the top flight this past season, putting on an absolute masterclass for Pep Guardiola to rightfully claim the official Premier League Young Player of the Season award. For England's massive tournament run, O'Reilly has undergone a stunning tactical transformation. Expect him to start most matches as the Three Lions' absolute go-to choice at left back, where his unique midfield vision and overlapping runs will provide a lethal attacking dimension from deep. 15. At number 15 is a true defensive prodigy, Luka Vuskovic. After a phenomenal loan season at Hamburg from Tottenham, this Croatian centre-back giant dominated aerial duels to earn a massive 9.0 rating. For Croatia at this World Cup, expect Vuskovic to step directly into a prominent starting role. His commanding aerial presence and elite line-breaking distribution from the back will be absolutely pivotal for navigating their brutal Group L matchups against heavyweight offences like England. 14. Coming in at number 14 is Lille's midfield engine, Ayoub Bouadi. To dominate European midfields at his age this past year was completely absurd, earning him a well-deserved 9.0 rating. After officially locking in his international future with Morocco, Bouadi's elite positional discipline is a massive structural asset for the Atlas Lions at this World Cup. Expect him to be deployed as their deep-lying tactical orchestrator. His flawless passing accuracy under a heavy press will allow Morocco to completely freeze out games, control possession, and smoothly march their way back into the knockout rounds. 13. Number 13 is Norway's electric dribbling machine Antonio Nusa. His change of direction was so sharp this season it looked like a video game glitch, locking him into a 9.0 rating. As Norway returns to the Grand World Cup stage, Nusa will form a terrifying starting partnership with elite world-class striker Erling Haaland. Expect him to draw multiple defenders out wide on the flank, freeing up vital space inside and routinely serving up lethal assists for his superstar striker. 12. Sliding into number 12 is Como's creative powerhouse, Nico Paz. Leaving Real Madrid completely unleashed his potential in Serie A, earning him a premium 9.1 rating. For Argentina, Paz is set to shine as a primary creative rotation option. Expect him to orchestrate the final third during the group stages to keep Lionel Messi fresh, using his lethal distance striking and tight space passing to ensure the world champions keep firing on all cylinders. 11. Just missing out on our top 10 at number 11 is RB Leipzig's explosive attacking weapon, Yan Diomande. The electric, dynamic Ivorian winger completely set the Bundesliga on fire this past season, bagging an incredible 12 goals and 8 assists to comfortably win the official Bundesliga Rookie of the Season award. His devastating pace and elite 1v1 dribbling out wide earned him a massive 9.2 rating. For the Ivory Coast at this World Cup, Diomande is locked in as their primary starting wide threat. Expects his lethal cutting inside to terrorise Group E defences, making him a major Golden Boot dark horse. We've also done a video covering Yan Diomande on this channel already, so check that out as well if you're interested. 10. Breaking into the elite top 10 is Bayern Munich's crown jewel, Lennart Karl. The hype surrounding this kid in Germany reached an absolute fever pitch over his breakthrough campaign. Karl displayed a magical left foot, producing pinpoint crosses, splitting defensive lines with ease and scoring free kicks for fun. He regularly read matches 2 steps ahead of everyone else on the pitch, securing a huge 9.2 rating. He's the ultimate modern playmaker and Bayern are ready to hand him the keys to their future attack. 9. Next up is PSG's brilliant midfield engine, Warren Zaïre-Emery. At 5'10", he doesn't rely on towering physical size, instead using a low centre of gravity, sharp press resistance and elite tactical intelligence to earn a stellar 9.3 rating. For a stacked France squad at this World Cup, Zaïre-Emery isn't a locked-in starter, instead expect him to feature primarily as a high IQ weapon off the bench, utilising his explosive short bursts and defensive anticipation to seamlessly calm down and control matches during high-stakes second halves. 8. At number 8 is Juventus' dynamic talisman, Kenan Yildiz. Wearing the legendary number 10 shirt in Turin, Yildiz earned a 9.3 rating by thriving in high-stakes moments. For Turkey, Yildiz enters this World Cup as the absolute centrepiece of their front line. Expect him to start as an inverted winger, utilising his world-class ball control at top speed to carry Turkey's entire offensive transition through a highly competitive tournament run. We've also done a video covering Kenan Yildiz on this channel already, so check that out as well if you're interested. 7. Coming in at number 7 is Bournemouth's brilliant Brazilian, Ryan. Ryan's got the most popular video by far on our channel, so check that out as well if you're interested. This kid was an absolute force of nature down the wing this past season, blending traditional samba trickery with a powerful physical frame to score a massive 9.3 rating. For Brazil at this World Cup, expect Ryan to be utilised as an explosive direct option on the right flank. His unique ability to physically bully international fullbacks and cut inside to unleash lethal left-footed shots will provide the Seleção with a devastating edge during tight matches. 6. Number 6 brings us Barcelona's defensive phenomenon, Pau Cubarsí. Passing the ball with laser-guided precision over a full campaign earned him a massive 9.4 rating. For Spain, the reigning European champions, Cubarsí will be a locked-in starter at the back. Expect his ice-cold line-breaking passes to effortlessly bypass elite high presses, allowing La Roja to comfortably control possession and dictate tournament tempo right from the very first whistle. 5. Opening up our top 5 is Real Madrid's pure footballing genius, Arda Güler. His left foot was a literal cheat code all season, landing an elite 9.4 rating. For Turkey, he will share the creative burden with Yildiz as the primary attacking focal point. Expect Güler to dictate their entire power play, using his mind-bending curlers and impossible vision to engineer a historic knockout stage run for his nation. 4. At number 4 is PSG's relentless midfield engine, João Neves. A physical warrior who won almost every ground duel this season, Neves earned a premium 9.4 rating. For Portugal, Neves will be the definitive defensive shield in their midfield core. Expect his tireless engine to sweep up opposition counters effortlessly, protecting the back line while smoothly initiating transitions to unlock Portugal's insanely talented front three during critical knockout fixtures. 3. Taking our bronze medal at number 3 is the explosive Brazilian phenom, Endrick. Following a brilliant loan spell at Lyon, his clinical instincts earned him a massive 9.5 rating. For Brazil at this World Cup, Endrick is primed to lead the line as their starting number 9, but also expect Ancelotti to utilise him off the bench in some matches. Expect his raw power and explosive finishing to ignite the Seleção's attack, detonating goals past world-class keepers and spearheading their hunt for a 6-star. 2. Our runner-up at number 2 is PSG's supreme tactical weapon, Désiré Doué. Utilising a hypnotic dribbling style that made him impossible to dispossess, he secured an incredible 9.6 rating. For France, expect Doué to be deployed as a lethal multi-positional chess piece across the front line. His explosive burst through midfield transitions will be Deschamps' ultimate weapon for breaking down elite defences when games get tight in the latter stages. 1. Alright guys, can I get a drum roll please? Standing completely alone at number 1 is our only perfect 10 out of 10, the ultimate generational talent, Lamine Yamal. He completely dominated La Liga this past season, bagging an incredible 16 goals and 11 assists to carry Barcelona straight to the title. For Spain at this World Cup, Yamal enters as their undisputed superstar talisman. While the coaching staff is initially easing him back from a late season hamstring issue, expect him to quickly reclaim his definitive starting role on the right flank. His magical left foot and historic game-breaking creativity will carry La Roja's entire front line toward international immortality. Honourable mentions. If you're looking for a few dark horses for this tournament, keep your eyes out for these 4 under-the-radar gems. First up, Karim Alishbegovic, Bosnia's dual-footed wizard who's been lighting things up at Salzburg before his big move to Leverkusen. Next, Kendry Páez, Ecuador's dynamic playmaker who spent the season honing his craft at River Plate on loan from Chelsea. Then there's Mexico's Gilberto Mora, the 17-year-old Tijuana phenom who just made history as the youngest Mexican to ever play in a World Cup. And finally, guarding the net for Belgium, Mike Penders, a literal 6'7" giant already snapped up by Chelsea and fresh off a massive loan spell at Strasbourg, who will be serving as the primary backup goalkeeper behind Thibaut Courtois. Different styles, different nations, but all 4 are ready to break out on the world stage, so keep an eye out on those players at this year's World Cup. Alright guys, so that completes our top 25 Wonderkids list for this year's World Cup. Let me know down in the comments whether you agree, disagree. It'll be interesting to see what you all think. And if you like this type of content guys, Next Gen Wonderkids content, we cover everything on this channel, so make sure to like, comment and subscribe for more. Thank you all for watching and I'll see you next time.